大家好，我们今天继续博德之门的冒险。我们现在受邀参加那个戈塔什的受职典礼，所以他应该是在在这边，在这里。应该是从左边就可以进去了，所以的话，我们就进入右边吧，先看看右边。
Good day, citizen.
看看右边怎么样？
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Gortash has
Please
Ravengard on
make
his
your
side.
way to the
That
audience
should tell you
chamber.
something.
诶，明佐拉在这里呢。
Sticking up for each other as the sky falls around us.
Gods.
明佐拉，他有一个叫做扎瑞尔的保护，受到攻击的时候，他会消失进地狱，几分钟之后再次返回。有意思。哦，他是术士，他是一个术士。哇，魅力20点呢，果然是术士。但是他其他的属性点也不错啊，力量加到14点，那么高，应该分一点给体力或者敏捷之类的。
There's the Absolute's army going to be causing trouble for Gortash. Or for us.
I'm not sure I believe her. Just cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither.
杜林伯德女士，杜林伯德女士是谁？
Very well.
You hear? Milady says Absolute's army's on the march. Those watchers will hold the line. You best believe.
每一个人都围过来。
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
这些小 NPC
Lord,
大惊小怪，只有这些正常的 NPC 不会走来走去。明佐拉，
Hush, Patron.
好吧，跟明佐拉谈一下。但是我们身边没有威尔，就直接跟他谈。
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun. Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to...
我上去，他叫我们上去。好吧，我们先从这边走一下看看。这里有一个厨师。 你们别走。
Ruff's babbling, no time to talk.
Expecting you. Please make your way to the...
他们害怕我们的召唤物。
Sorry.
这些是食物。 不知道这个所谓的里程是冲向哪里？ 看一看就知道。哦，这里就是就职仪式了。我们先下去。
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
继续往那边走，没有走到的地方。往这边走一下看看，往左。
Better not be cursed.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
哦，这里没有人呢，我就把门关上就可以偷东西。你进来干嘛呢？啊，不然我直接看了不偷。看一下这些书，博德之门的保护者，就是那些燕犬。 杜林伯德夫人应该是某个大公爵吧？燕犬历史。哦，燕犬的创始人是高公爵伊尔坦。 钢铁沙洛夫克危机。哦，就是那个燕犬的第一个创始人，跟那个沙洛夫克有一定的纠缠，应该是这样吧？因为我自己也没有玩过博德之门的第一代。 我不是很了解具体的剧情，我只知道是那个纳西凯发生了铁矿危机。啊，还有一个这叫什么如窝的教训，茄手。 哦，这也应该是燕犬的，是不是？
What? Oh, what are you doing in here? You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others.
针刺思想。哦，我也有那个 buff， 那个木精灵给我们的 buff。
Gods, I hope they haven't put up the prices again. That ferry's my last chance out of here. Bakshi's got to have something that'll cover the rest of my fare.
原来他是想离开这里啊！你确保我会告诉他们，你拿着他们被偷走的私人物买了一艘船票。
How do you know about that? Did those crooks down the dock send you? I told them I'll get the money in time. Not my fault they're charging triple. Take your money, my ass.
一个专偷小偷的小偷。那你又廉政逃脱？
No! I mean, I'm just... I quit. Nothing wrong with quitting a job. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this.
OK。在我看来，你好像很有能力啊。
I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home. You shouldn't be in here.
所以他要走了。应该这些箱子应该没什么东西的，没什么有意思的东西。看看这些书吧，手册。
I spoke to a witness who said he entered the house before the fire started.
What my friend means to say is that the witness must have been mistaken. Probably a drug.
就是说，他们不是在伸张正义和保护那些无辜之人，只是他们在维持和平、维持秩序，但是也差不多的性质。燕犬科瑞尔。遗失货物清单。不见了一个戒指，还有一个匕首音乐盒。应该是他偷了。这些人在睡觉。哇，真的好多人在睡觉，我真的不知道。好吧，出去。然后这边就是这样，不能过去。这边呢？
Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you.
I can't really glaze that
Please
the
make
有一个传送门。
It's the waiting that's hard.
Oh, leave it out.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
这个是谁？
You're a stranger.
这个呢？
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. Keep your voice down.
楼上啊。这里是下去的吧？这里是上去。看看能不能下去看看。
I spoke to a witness who
这里是监狱。我们在进去的时候，如果被他们捉了，就会直接进了这个监狱。他在睡觉。这个监狱守卫。弗洛瑞克。释放那个顾问在 不会吧？那个高级顾问，就是我们在那个沃金的休眠之地救出来的那个人吧？他叛国妨害治安，3对不满程序，不会吧？是那个高级顾问对吧？能不能进去呢？直接开锁，撬锁，不要吵醒他。我20，希望可以。再试一次。终于。你是谁呀？
On your way.
先走左边。
What's in here?
哦，就是一件衣服而已，囚犯穿的衣服。看看会是怎么样？哈哈，扔了吧，这么难看。这里应该没什么好东西啊！他看着我们偷东西都不爽。这边讲，这里有一个核桃、番茄、储藏室。贾姐姐。 留在这里，不用你跟我们来，把那些宠物留在这里。
Let's get going. Another step forward.
Hell's if I know. Just saying that sometimes there's nothing stranger than truth.
哦，这些守卫在这里。 跟他们对话方式。好吧，你们没有特殊对话。哇，这里冲去哪里啊？里面没有人，只有一个面包。啊，那个顾问在那里。先看看这边，没有人这边。哦，这里还有一个人，奥托，跟那个奥托谈一下。
It's over.
What do you want?
是个老人。肯定不想要你这种态度。
You're the one pestering old men in cages. Now scram with your sourpuss. You're disturbing my sitting time.
那就不打扰你。看看这里。 这里我怀疑可以，这里可能有地方有一个洞穴之类的，不知道。我跟这个顾问谈一下。顾问，你为什么会沦落到这种地步？是的，就是那个顾问，我们之前救的那个。他的衣服挺漂亮的。 他看起来是一个法师。
You're too late. It's over.
Floric? Oh, what have they done to you?
I don't speak of myself, High Harper. I speak of the city itself. We came too late. It's over.
果然，假姐姐认识他。等一下。看来他已经知道了那个大公爵已经被感染了，已经被控制了。还是问一下他。
The Steel Watch happened. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to older Ravenguard's husk, empty as a stare. A tadpole's puppet. Nothing more. He spoke in accusations. Apostasy, conspiracy, sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns.
The Fists can go hang themselves. We're getting you out.
说服他们，博德之门需要你。哇，这么多擅长！哇，一下子，哇！
When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. Alder's words. I'd almost forgotten. No more sulking. I know what to do. Unlock my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades.
我会答应你。
Hurry.
但是他们为什么不把他也植入那个夺心莫克斗？安排好逃生的路线。怎么样逃生？从这里逃出去吗？
I wonder what's past this.
看看这里可不可以出去？不行啊，这里应该不是出去的地方，该怎么样把他救出去呢？还是直接先参加他的那个救济典礼？还是直接把他的门撬开？撬开吧。 我先保存一下。好的。盗贼工具都没有多少。哦，所以他已经跟我们来了。所以我们全部人都隐身吧。来。 你也隐身啊！果然他是一个法师。哦，你不可以隐身，好吧？
Nice and quiet now.
直接走过去吗？
Doesn't he have family?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
So what? You're saying there could really be a dragon down there?
直接敌对了，好吧。不知道出去以后会不会敌对呢？看一下就知道。把那个妖精召唤出来，还是直接把他们轰死？直接把他们轰了。
Only the worms have use for you.
好的，用那个寒冰月。厉害厉害！
I will ascend.
跳过去，跳过去。皮卡。
Still breathing, despite everything.
这里还有一个敌人，但是他好像在睡觉。飞来这里自爆。他又召唤那个火元素反制吧。 钥匙，储藏室钥匙。
Should mind my step. There's something good here, I hope.
金蛇盾。超重，这个的确是很重这些盔甲。
Worth grabbing.
Never a dull moment.
再去收获那个储藏室。 这个
Here we go. What's hiding here?
毒素，又是毒素，还是毒素。这是放食物的地方。爸爸，直接走出去吗？那个守卫还在睡觉。
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
啊，没有敌对呢。
To the audience chamber.
Doing in the house.
Calm down, dear.
Well, your business, we
还好没有敌对，
down the door.
Oh, I can't really glaze that pig behind.
直接走来这里，他应该会离开的吧？
Lord Gortash is expecting. Please make your way.
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out.
Don't be so quick with your gratitude, Counselor. All we have done is send you back into the battle.
And reminded me why I fight in the first place. Truly, thank you.
那你打算怎么办？
I will travel to the upper city. Find what allies I can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it.
好的，
This is my promise.
祝你好运。
Is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
所以我们已经搞定了一个任务，然后直接回去参加他的典礼。 是从这
I almost believed
是
you this
这边，
time.
不是那边，
Please make your way
是
to
这
the
边，
audience.
从这里上去。很奇怪，这明佐拉在这里干什么？
Lord Gortash
他是来
is
看戏的
expecting
吗？
you. Please make your way to the audience.
就是这里。啊，去。
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city.
明白了，我会尽量和平解决的。
The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My steel watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
所以他想让我们合作，帮他们控制那个主脑。他为什么会失效？
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
那你有把他带来？你说的是哪种共识？
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
你想说什么？
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
你想让我相信你无意伤害这座城市？
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together, we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
这有什么意
I
思？
can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it. 带着你的契约下地狱，仔细观察它。我15，保存一下，看看能不能过。哦，刚刚好了。
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
哦，我们试探一下他的心灵吧。
No deceit. This alliance could serve us well, and if it does not,
应该重新来到那之前那个，就是这个，重新对话一次。他说的或许真的是实话呢。 哦，这个就是博德之门3公爵，3公爵之一，这也是一个。为什么他们是等级1？这个才是。漂亮就是漂亮，但是他们的防御能力太低了。那些贵族的等级真低，还不如那个顾问，那个高级顾问。这个就是那个大公爵。
Looking ahead.
Stand down, villain. Aggressive action will not be tolerated. Correct your tone, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My steel watchers are eager watchdogs. For the good Lord, and I understand congratulations are in order. You know, it takes all three to control the brain.
他居然直接大庭广众之下说这些。
The quakes are a clear warning. I expect next, not the most together.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
你说的是哪种共识？
There's an old wisdom. With Ketherick gone, she only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
我不怕他。
You've met her assassins. Efficient killers by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters. But she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at... If Orin... I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory.
也真是奇怪，他在大庭广众之下说这些话，他不会怕被别人知道吗？
I'd like to propose. Furthermore, your Thorms... What do you say?
I can detect.
为什么我们队友没有话要说呢？正确思想看看。13点还可以。不错不错。
Orin is unreliable. This one shows promise. He keeps his word, I keep mine. We will rule as one.
哦，看起来他说的真是实话。但是他是死亡山神的选民，他最后还是会背叛我们的吗？如果我的话，我是会选择第一个。
So Ketherick was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketherick and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me.
所以他要说服我们了，我会考虑一下的，但不能保证。
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger hidden among us. Squaw!
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
你的钢铁卫士能够搞定奥林吧？为什么会需要我呢？
Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. And some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked.
这个借口靠不住啊！你到底有什么计划？
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thor. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
Huh. 那可不行啊！而且，所谓的班恩，他可不是什么正义的代言人。你从哪里搞到了皇冠？
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
如此一来，你的暴虐统治也就开始。
Our tyranny. And we are saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault.
我现在能走了吗？
Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
到此为止，我是来消灭你，行不行啊？可以直接敌对吗？
No! Those watchers are liable to turn us into cat food if we move a muscle.
Sage advice. My steel watchers take unkindly to threats, no matter how hollow. You are of little use to me, dead. But dead is exactly what you will be if you arouse the ire of my steel watch.
所以不能直接跟他战斗，那就赶紧做个了结吧。
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
准备反抗是什么意思？保存一下。
Don't. You will only invite his ire and your own death.
直接破坏他的仪式吗？
A traitor's words. She means to fracture this council.
Watchers to arms. A war of the absolute has begun.
哇！所以还是直接开始。
A little help, please.
Steel Watch, your time has come.
抗力外核是什么？是挺厉害的，原来如此。所以不能直接在这里破坏他们的仪式。
Enver Gortash.
I swear.
Swearest that
I
gathered guests. Grant ye consent?
保持沉默。
Enver Gortash. The council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
明佐拉，还有一个跟他对峙，但是我们还没有那个卡拉克，拉斐尔在这里，跟他们对话看一下。
Archduke Gortash, man of the...
What's up for discussion?
What glory our city.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Have you come to behold the new dawn?
"新黎明"，也就这样称呼至上真神带给博德之门的暴虐统治。
Why do you say this? Only the shadows would name the sun a tyrant. Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. And it will be Gortash who ignites the final spark.
11级，力量那么高，都被别人抓走。
Be in awe, truest soul. The new dawn will rise.
你还没明白吗？你被灵吸怪的寄生虫感染。
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
Help me.
Your tadpole seizes. The prism stills. Ravengard's empty eyes meet yours.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Torill's first and only grand city.
就是他还有一定程度的自我。我们的那个灵境帮助了他。畅查他犹豫的来源。哇，这么简单，2级。
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Illithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
The true Ravengard is still clinging on somewhere in that mine. It might not be too late for him.
Have we finished then?
哦，原来如此，我是来帮你的。
Help me. Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of a furnace. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
The Duke wants to keep Floric's location a secret. Little does he know that you've already found and freed her.
Kill Orin and take her Netherstone. Find me and do not return until it is done. Let this be my one warning.
你有什么资格这样说？智力挺高的，敏捷也真那么高，魅力还有18点，那真厉害。他的属性点很好哦，就是体力低了一点而已。看看这个艾莉亚夫人。
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
Fancy a glass of dragon dew? Fetch me a bottle, and be quick about it. At once, my lady. Would you... The city is only as strong as...
这些人应该没有特殊任务吧？看这里就知道。这个明佐拉在这边。爸爸回去找那个明佐拉。
Seems simple enough.
Stand ready, with Gortash at the head.
在这里。
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree. And to think, the drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated.
他被带到哪里去了？
To his death, the way I hear it. Such a shame. And to think there's no way to save him. Or is there?
你肯定知道什么，对不对？
I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. Work something out.
啊，
The Duke's life depends on it.
所以要回去营地解决，很多任务都要回去营地。我们的营地还有一个变形者。看看任务怎么说。重大奇案。需要跟那个无数杂货店的书商交谈。爸爸，回去营地。看起来。现在的任务要在营地里做，不会是这个是那个变形怪吗？因为他挺奇怪的，无端端来到这里。
I brought my own pairing.
不知道是谁，到底是谁被那个变形怪代替的？
A devil will come for her due. Mizora is no different. Whatever it is she comes to offer, whatever choice Will makes, someone will suffer. Count on it.
Tadpole quivers, revealing your discussion with Mizora to Will.
Shit. Father's been taken, and Mizora started to scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
You 觉得他会把你父亲送去哪里？就是嘛，你连一点线索都没有，他可是你的宗主，不是我的。
I couldn't even fathom a guess. Though, I doubt we'll need to wait long for answers. We'll have answers soon enough. Let's talk to Mizora. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
你认识他吗？
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim, I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
你知道谋杀案的幕后黑手是谁吗？
I couldn't say. But think about this. My father was tadpole. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, he must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
应该不会是他们两个。
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
人家可是 Seluna 的女儿呢，肯定不会是她。我们能不能从这里看得出，到底是谁被代替了？而为什么这个瑶瑶还在这里？
The work is never done. Hello there.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. All right. What now? A private word would be nice.
Whatever business Will has with Mizora, it will cost him dearly. Or worse still, it will cost us. I hope we can afford it.
应该也不会是他吧？他还是人类，肯定也不会是他啦，守墓也根本看都不用看，不会是他吧？哈尔辛，他还是木精灵。
Mizora schemes with Will's very freedom. He deserves to know what she is up to.
Light on my feet.
难道是阿斯泰罗？
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting. When the devils start approaching you, you know you're in deep.
好吧，结束这一切。
Here goes nothing.
唯一我怀疑的人是这个小孩。是的。
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit in Beator.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice, adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
有意思，我记得自己邀请过正义姐妹。
You do not call upon the sisters. They come when the hells demand witness.
Your parasite links with Will's, and your memories flow into him. He sees his father's flight from Worm's Rock, and hears Mizora's words to you.
Shit. Where did Gortash send my father? How do I save him?
Sisters,
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
到底想说什么？
A life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlach.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
这是选择他自己的灵魂，还是他爸爸？是他选，不是我们选的。又是让我们选，真是。他的力量会怎么样？
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
"边境之刃是个英雄，他不会牺牲父亲的灵魂来自保，应该就是第二个最正常的吧。
You damned wretch. Do it then. Claim my soul for Zariel. Keep my father safe.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
你的灵魂有那么重要吗？
Seems you've got a new mission, pup. Go save your father. He's locked in a very nasty place. Gortash's secret command center and prison. Lucky for you, I know the way in. I'll mark your map. After all, a deal's a deal. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
他留在我们的营地是这样的意思。
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. How much farther can I go?
看看他有什么话要说。
I brought my own paring knife.
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel. For a father he fell out with ages ago. There's such a thing as being too good. Someone ought to tell Will Ravengard.
假姐姐呢？
That preening vulture seems intent on haunting our camp. I suppose we shall find out if her kind sleep, and how heavily. Will is a good man, and that is exactly what his devil will use to bind him, in as many ways as she knows how. A man might twist himself into something else just to escape that collar, but I have no such fears for the blade.
你提到还有别的办法，而也找到明斯个。
There might be, but it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then. Ask it.
你能跟我说说术前手吗？
I've learned not to unpick the legends so many have woven around our name. Seeing the hope die in a romantic's eyes, it is only funny the first few dozen times. Some call the Harpers heroes. Others, petty meddlers who cannot help but stick their nose into every conflict they stumble across. The truth is in there somewhere. We try to work towards a common balance. If every other faction finds us equally annoying, that is probably a sign that we are succeeding.
是的，他跟术前手有一些恩怨，在博德之门2那里，他的个人任务有跟那个术前手有一些恩怨，的确我还记得。术前手曾经给他下毒，在博德之门2那里。
You might say that. I left their service and swore never to return. Multiple times, if I recall. It is easy to get tired of the intrigue. The high causes shrouded in secrecy. I thought I might find another way to be of use to the world. And for a time I did. But my comrades would use a rather irritating phrase. A harper never leaves the chorus. She simply goes to spread the song. Meaning that whatever cause I turned my hand to, there I would find them. Harpers, stuffed with their own virtue, but always there. Always trying to help. So I returned to the fold. Returned to the city. Eventually they hung a title around my neck. High Harper. And I still do not know how to play one. If I tried to spare Geraldos the same headaches, well, now you know why. And if he is half the Harper I suspect, it won't make a damned bit of difference. But you're staring. Which means the tadpole has finally eaten your brain. Or have I been talking too much? Either way, time to move, no?
术前手会为了更大的利益而奋斗。
Ha! No. No, thank you. Let the wiser members of my order wrinkle their brows over that particular phrase. In all my years fighting for the Harpers, I am still never certain what the greater good means. I've learned to be content with, well, that was not so bad as it might have been.
下一个，肯定不会是假姐姐了。我还是怀疑这个阿斯戴伦。
Will gave up freedom to save his father. I will never understand people like that.
Will sacrificed a great deal for his family. The pact may stand, but the strength of his...
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. Will's father owes him gratitude. I hope for his sake Ravengard is gracious enough to offer it, given how much it cost.
你们有话要说吗？
Keeping very well, I hope.
看起来他们没有新的对话，但是他好像可以交易。
Keeping very well, I hope.
可以呢，哈哈，只有3块。看看他有没有新的话。
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
就差隐形了吧。
It can't have been easy for Will to resign himself to the pact. But I'm glad he chose his father.
Fine. What's on your mind?
看明佐呢？
Why the stunned face? You look like you've seen a devil.
你强迫威尔做了出一个不可能的选择。
The pup dug his own hole, darling. I merely supplied the claws. I've always been the giving type, after all. To wit, go to Gortash's secret prison, and I'll help you spring Will's daddy free. Of course, you could always leave him to rot, but that would make Will's sacrifice worthless, and I know you wouldn't want that.
就是嘛，我一直想知道这个至上真神不是抓住你了吗？他为什么要抓你？
Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel, but those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead, after all.
哦，所以说至上真神的追随者没有抓到他，但是那些所谓的幽影太过浓稠，放到把他就是把这个魅魔都放到了，他醒来之后就在了那个就被夺心魔捉住了。 你能跟我说说地狱吗？
The 9 hells of Beator, each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus, my mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy.
魔气已经被永远封印了，你现在还想对威尔怎样？
Focus on the elder brain. I'd hate to clog that infected head of yours with needless details.
我确定我这个被感染的大脑至少还有一些留给一个提示的空间。15点。
Will's a gifted hunter, and Zariel's made her share of enemies in and out of the hells. Devils, demons, deserters. They're a great burden on the Lord of the First. Clause G, Section 9. Targets shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. The clause still holds. As long as Will doesn't tug on my leash, he'll be stalking only the wickedest prey. It's a win-win.
好吧，我们走。
You have the best ideas.
就是嘛，你没有动卡拉克，你不是想要他死了吗？
Ugh, you are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious.
这样，就是说他们暂时忘记了那个卡拉克。我需要一些东西作为回报。
Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand. Like I said, I'm the giving type. Come for a chat?
他只有一个选项。
Twice Mazoras held my feet to the fire, and twice was I burnt. But my father will live. We will return the Grand Duke to his people. And forever a devil's leash will choke me.
这也不算多大的牺牲，毕竟你已经签订默契了，不是吗？就是嘛，我也是这样认为的。
But my soul belongs to a far more fiendish villain now. The Archdevil Zariel. Karlak can tell you what evil she's capable of, what brutality she's wrought. She could raise me as a war devil and loose me on the coast. She could name me a patron and bid me collect souls for her cause. My pact ends at death, and Zariel may want more than just fodder for her front line. Well, that's enough self-pity for one day. If anything, I should be elated that there's hope yet for my father. We should hurry to this mystery prison and retrieve my father before Mazora tries pulling more tricks.
那就一定会激怒他。就是嘛，我也觉得他的脑袋还已经有多些摸黑斗呢。
We will knock him out if we need to, or restrain.
Your skull vibrates in concord with the astral prism.
Bring me to your Duke. I will shield him, as I shield you.
Why would you do that?
Better to bring him into the fold than to leave you distracted by regret.
Well then, I'm not about to say no. This prison's in the lower city. Let's move.
好的。
The
好漂
devil
亮啊！
Mazora has made herself quite at home, hasn't she? Do make her feel as unwelcome as you can.
好的，我们今天就玩到这里，我们下一次再见吧。